Excuse me. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hope you had a great day. I did just pull off camera. We'll see if I pull the same thing. And then I did also have a false start. And so both times I'll tell you that it did say Gemini. And so we really could roll with that Gemini. Instead of changing up the energy that was in the atmosphere. Let's find it if we can again. Okay. And so this did come out twice, but normally, I wouldn't want to put it out unless you see me shuffling, pulling it somehow. Came out twice, so I don't want to change the energy. We'll do it the other way as well. I was called to do it this way initially. Okay, so we have I should pull my quizzes as well. More than nothing. Okay. So we have a musician who is having some form of issue with the parents. I'm thinking maybe that the mom is strict in some way, have a hold on him, possibly having to do with money. Maybe that's what she's hanging over his head. Either she takes care of him or her. It doesn't really say, but it does lean towards that this person may be sexually fluent somehow, either transgender, homosexual, pansexual, something that is not just a male-female relation. This person is either in the sex industry, prostitute, feels like sex trafficking, or even energetic trafficking, probably both. This person, he, she, go by a different name than what is on the ID. I could pull letters, but that's not what this is about. This person, like I said, is either a transgender, and I'm thinking possibly that they want to get an operation or do some form of plastic surgery alterations to themselves. Yeah, so it says operation, and actually shit, maybe they were hurt and not doing too well and they'll need an operation. So I don't want to just say that it's actually plastic surgery because I don't see that. So maybe this person is this transgender shit. Maybe this person really want to be someone else. If it's a female, maybe she really, feels very masculine. And if it's a male, then he feels really feminine or always wanted to be one. Or maybe emulating his mom. But it does, the speaker does say operation, so that's some form. Either he's sick or ill or been injured or will be. Somehow he or his mother is into something fraudulent. And I don't know why it does say still alive, which means that maybe somewhere I'm feeling like, he's somewhere where he's not originally from. Possibly estranged from the mom because of this abuse of power, probably with money. And now he's out, doing his thing for money, using a different name. Try not to be seen in some way, either, like I said, been injured and or will be injured and needs help, or he was injured and got an operation, hopefully doing well. Okay, so set on that. Or this person somehow, I don't know, it's giving big dick energy or big something, I don't know what you say to him, possibly big dick energy, Gemini energy. Let's see if anything else want to come up. Please and thank you. Ancestors, Holy Spirit. Take great breath. I'll go with this one if, let's see. I saw how I kind of slid out, but let's see. Please and thank you, ancestors. I'll do too. Okay. And so it says, I'm talking about you. And so you meaning me. I'm gonna do the cards on me. Actually, we'll do both. I'll do you first. Okay, so what's going on in my energy? Please and thank you, ancestors. Holy Spirit. Sorry, please and thank you for the messages. Right there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is this meant to be broken up? This one. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Second one. And second. Okay. Oh, okay. Same cards, every freaking card. Okay. This is the dread one. All right. Well, pretty much same cards came out. The only difference, which So this means that this is someone that is in my energy, very, very close, in proximity to me. If it would come out as I'm talking about you. So with someone very, very close. It says still in my trash, so I would think that it is a neighbor or someone that is connected to the neighbors that this is about. This person that is in my energy or is talking about me, I guess wants to rape me. Oh, I can't say that on here. Wants to aggressively be sexual with me. And possibly because they see me as a healer, This person wants to be extremely aggressive. They're connected to music in some way. Could be a musician. Send messages through music. Producer, something that have to do with music. And they're involved with a young man, younger than them. This young man, again, has been trafficked, so it's probably the one that came out in Gemini energy. And I am also a Gemini. And so this is probably the same young man that is in my energy, connected to the neighbors, still in my trash. Okay, I see here operation, so I don't know if this person tried to kill themselves somehow or off themselves, or I don't know. Shit, if they flagged me, then I apologize. I'm still learning. Please show me some grace, and I'm getting better. This person may have tried to harm themselves in some way, but they're still here. And so if anyone know about this or know about the situation, that I do think that this person has pulled through. There is a police officer involved in this. Possibly one of the neighbors is a police officer. Or the mother. Oh, it doesn't even say mother. Well, somehow a police officer is in my energy, very, very close, and connected to a missing male who is being trafficked for energy, for sex, for whatever. And this young man somehow harmed, overdosed, somehow, but did pull through. And so I will say that. And somehow still in my trash and either want to aggressively sexual me, or, you know what I'm saying, me, or maybe that's what this police officer did to the young man. Overdosed him. Slept with him. He was possibly injured in some way, and but he made it. Okay, so that's what's going on in my energy, and of course, said I'm talking about you. Similar cards, and like I said, similar cards using an alias. All the same cards except for a couple that came out, which would be the healing energy, and then the mom come out again. So it's pretty much the same cards. Mom came out, abuse of power came out, same card. So this is someone who is very close to me, or it could be the copycat energy that, you know my story. Could be the copycat energy that is near. Right. Okay, let's go. Ancestors, Holy Spirit. We're talking about you. We're talking about me. Or I guess we're talking about the person who it's so close up in my energy that oh, I'm sorry. That was probably a little rude. Let me stretch my legs for a minute. I want to open them up. They kind of open the other day over there. And I'm like, damn, when I looked at the video, So, ancestors, Holy Spirit, talking about me and whomever is in my energy. Please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. While we're talking about being in my energy, so I'm just going to say this, and this has nothing to do with the cards, but again, you will begin to hear my story a little bit if you stay. Okay, so these people have been trying to kill me all day. And so, as you have my phone hacked, still I rise. Trying to kill me right now. Let's get on with the read. Okay, so there's a couple more stacks, but we'll start with right here. So whomever is in my energy, and possibly it's the ones that's trying to kill me right now. And one day we'll explain how I know and what happens when you know the different things that they're doing to you. They've been trying to do that all day since I stepped out on my back deck at about 6 o'clock. I don't know, it was early enough for the stars to still be out. And so I set out with the stars as I do with the sun and with the moon. And that's when it began. And it's been all day. Slow down a little bit around 7, pivotal moment for something. Slow down a little bit, but gave it a little try here and there. And as I'm speaking, it's weak. Yeah, trying to kill me all day. And so it may be this person or may not be this person. There's quite a few people that's going on talking about me. And so one of these people have a temper. They have a real bad temper. And whomever these people are, their ancestors want them to know to show more appreciation. Is what your ancestors said. That you're a little upset, a little bit aggressive right now, and not showing enough appreciation. And so they just wanted to get that out there to you. I don't know if you have them doing extra things or not being appreciative of what they are doing, whether it's working or not. They want some appreciation. Okay, we're done with that. And so, to whomever is in my energy, like I said, this word, but I'm feeling all of them. But, because you came out in my energy and we're not talking about the pets, we'll let that come out. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Okay, so they said we are talking about the pets. It's all over. Please don't get in my energy right now. I don't care. Give me a minute. Okay, so whomever this is that have a temper, who's not showing their ancestors enough love. Remember I said, this person been trying to kill me all morning. And it hasn't been working. So it says, they're upset. And so I don't know if they're going off on ancestors like, well, I know, well, usually, whatever. Yeah, you may want to straighten that out. But anyway, again, we have this word, but also this. Now, of course, normally I wouldn't, I don't talk about my story too much, but it is in my energy and it's coming out. And I did say they've been trying to kill me all day. So if you know my story, this has been some years going on. And I'm just now speaking of it because normally I don't talk about it. Even when I first came out on my other channel, T And then you have to type in long story short after that, and you have about a good year or two of what was going on. And I'm writing a book, and it's going to be magnificent and unbelievable. They've been trying to kill me for years, many years. Okay, and so whomever is in my energy, they also have sex with animals and torture them. And not just this location. I'm just going to put that out there, and I'm not going to say too much because, I said I'm going to write a book, and I'm sure at some point I'm going to need to tell this to the authorities, and so I probably shouldn't put it out. But I'm going to say it wouldn't be the first time. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. I have it documented. Pictures and all kind of other things, and given to this, whatever, of other locations. Another location I lived at, dead animals on my stairs. Most of the time it was lizards that I could see. Burn up lizards with stakes through their hearts. Over here they like cats and dogs and poor babies. It's not the first location with the cats. I'm going to put it out there. So that came out, and I don't want to make this long because it's already getting long, so let me hurry up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get that out about the person that's in my energy that also, I guess, came out and have something going on with a mother figure or a mom or police officers and forceful sex. Okay, we have another, looks like, I don't know if this is part of the same energy, but I do believe that this is connected to probably to some neighbor around as well, because I don't really know anything about this, but possibly could be. And so I'm just going to say that we have the few, the proud, and the Marines. So someone in the military, it could be a family member, could not be. I don't know. I do have family. We say I'm talking about you. I do have family in South Carolina. Well, that's where they come from. Some of the ones that I do know of. Possibly, maybe someone in the military that was in my family is coming through. They say they get sad, but God got me. That could be it. Because for sure it has nothing to do with that negative energy right there. Or it could be a few of the proud Marines could be connected to them. And maybe they get sad because they know something about me. I have no idea, but the few, the proud Marines, South Carolina, I get sad, is out there. Let's move on to the next step because it's getting long. I apologize. But again, it's talking about me. Please and thank you, ancestors, Holy Spirit. They want me to shut up. Thank you. Let me put the next deck out. Okay, well, I'll do this deck before I go on to the next. Okay, so I guess this message is probably continuing on, I think, from if that is a message from an ancestor or even from the Marine person. The message is about a tarot reader or a tarot reader is involved. They're saying that someone is not meant for you. That Spirit got your back and they love you and that you should get out more. And so they're just letting me know, get out more. Either you're a tarot reader or there is one that you are interested in, and maybe this is not the best choice for you. Okay? And maybe I guess if I get out more, then I'll find that choice. Let's move on. Let me just say sorry. Okay. Please and thank you, ancestors, Holy Spirit. Be here tomorrow. Let's go. Is that it? I just dropped it. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Was that it on this one? Wait, let me see. Was that two? That was two. Okay. Wait. Huh? Okay. Okay, I thought so. Thank you. Down, down. Okay. So we have here that this has to do with, put this right, well, I'll leave it right here, but I'll put it, I know it goes right there. Has to do with the copycat or whomever it is that is wanting, trying to be like me, possibly, I don't know, maybe the male who wants to be a female, or the female who wants to be a male, or have some form of extracurricular sexual activities going on. This particular person uh, maybe have somebody pregnant or is pregnant, and we could be talking about someone else. I think we're talking about someone else. So there's a copycat. There's because I know I'm known as a female. It feels like a female, and it says this person is pregnant. Well, anyway, it says that this person is dying inside, literally, and so they have something going on to where they are very ill or will be. These my yeah. I'll be right here when you're done trying to kill me and trying to shut me up. Okay, so it's saying that this person is on drugs, and maybe that's why there's something going on with the baby. And if they're not, they will be pregnant, and something will be going on with the baby, because it says pregnant, drugs involved, and dying inside. So maybe the baby is dying inside, or something gonna happen to the baby. Either way, that's what's going on with the copycat, whoever this person is. And they follow you around. Or you're not you, me. Again, I'm sorry. I'm talking about me. And this person follows me around. That's what it's saying. They're not the only ones, but they do follow me around. Okay, so not only are they trying to kill me, but they're doing, it's like, kind of like glamour magic. It's something like, candle, mirror, glamour magic is what they're trying to do right now, like an embarrassment type of thing, trying to give me flatulence or gas or some type of chaos, glamour magic right now is what they're doing. Since I told you about the trying to kill me, I'll tell you about that too. Okay, so these people are following you, or this copycat person that do drugs, and either pregnant or lost the baby, or will, or sick and dying inside, have something, they follow you. The ancestors said, but that's okay. Focus. Like, don't get caught up in telling too much. Just say what's on the cards. Focus. I don't know why it's complicated out. Maybe it's complicated because it's copycat. Maybe I know this copycat. Maybe it's complicated because it's my portion. It's been going on for years. It'll also be complicated that there's a case working in the background concerning my ancestry, my lineage, possibly something that has been left or even not. Maybe something that there is for me to receive. My ancestors give me downloads all the time, like tons. I need to, again, make some decks. But it does say, research your ancestry because you have biblical lineage. Now, some of it I do know. I do have screenshots and also information concerning some, I have them in the other deck, on the other channel, that I have actually seen with mine own eyes and read documents of Ezra, Shadrach, and Abednego, Ezra. And so I have seen literature or documentation of them. There are a couple other people from the Bible who do come to me and speak to me And I don't want to say it because you guys are going to say this bitch is crazy. And I'm not, because I can go through writings of things that he's saying, and then I go back and I research, and I'm like, whoa. Like even with Joseph Smith, but again, they said focus. Research your ancestry because you do come from a biblical lineage. And don't fret because a new house is coming soon. Don't fret about the neighbors. Don't fret about the stealing of the trash. Don't fret about the, what you hear and know and see. Don't fret about that. There's a case working in the background. Trust in God. And it's something you won't be dealing with this soon. Okay, we got one more smart day. Maybe you guys may have to watch this one on 1.5 or something. Oh, shoot. Right, it said, yeah, right. Like, yeah, it's taking long. Yeah. Okay. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, please and thank you for the messages. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it says that I'm wrong about something. And it says the Egyptian bloodline. So possibly either I'm wrong about my Christianity or I'm wrong about some form of Egyptian bloodline because it says they're biblical. Was also Egyptian, Israelites. They were in Egypt for, 430 years before Exodus? This is my grandmother that's coming out, that's speaking. Her name did come out, her last name. And so this is my grandmother speaking, and it says, talk to your mother, and you may have to travel to find answers. That you are a starseed, and that there's hidden mics in your house. Listening devices in your house is what came out. And so that you were wrong about something, I'm not sure what is wrong about, but it does say Egyptian bloodline here. Okay. Sorry it took so long. Okay. Look, this just want to stay out. You want to say something, Egyptian bloodline? Give it one go. Egyptian bloodline. Okay, I'm ahead of her. Rock. Let's go. Thank you. 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 I think they stopped trying to do stuff because they were thinking, how the fuck she know what we doing? They think that all the time when they do stuff, and that shit goes straight back and they get to screaming. And they probably like, how the fuck did she know before we even started? And you up there fucking, you upstairs screaming, and you know these walls are thin. I know they be like, oh, damn. I know the bitch here is screaming, so she know it came straight back. Let's do it every 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. Alright. Another message coming out. Probably shouldn't have done it because it don't have anything to do with that, but let's see. Okay, but it is another message. Okay. So what we have here is, so first we start with, let me see. Well, it does say speak up, so we'll start with speak up. So I don't know if that's speak up because either the energy know or whomever is listening. Like I said, the house is mic'd up, and this is something that I know. It's not my first go round. I just came from another house where I had mics and cameras and had to find those too. Cameras and blood all kind of stuff. I had to find that too at the last house. Okay, so anyway, so it says speak up. So I'm not sure if maybe I should speak up and say more, or if I should speak up and I'm talking too low. And so I guess if it's that, then we'll know when I listen back. Or there's another person coming into my energy that is a bigamist. Now, this person is a social media employer or connected to one. No. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the social media employee either want to speak up but can't, because maybe they're too tied in, or not maybe. I'm only going to read what the cards have saying, what the cards say. And I won't go off on a tangent because, of course, I can. I know what's going on. But I'm going to talk about the cards. So the social media employee that may have some interest, may or may not, I don't know. This could be the ex. This person kind of want to speak up or want to say something. Either they want to say they want to go on a date, or they want to let me know that my ex is a bigamist and hired them. And right now they're trying to figure things out. Whomever the social media employee is, they're trying to figure out what they want to do about it. They're working on themselves. I don't feel regret, but I do feel possibly that, maybe there's some moments that it's like, why am I doing this? It does say let's start over. It is right next to your mother. And so I do have, not really issues with my mom, but sort of. Let us say here, trust issues. So either the social media have trust issues. Maybe they don't believe that if they were helped, that they would be okay. Because it says that, they kind of don't know what, if they should speak up or not. And if this is for me to speak up, of course, I'm going to say what I need to say, but I don't want to go outside of the cards. And it also says to please like, share, subscribe. I will get more into the cards. I'm going to get back into the cards. I'm gonna get back into the cards more. Well, I'm into the cards now. Shit. So we're done with that. But the social media employee who either wants me to speak up and start telling what I know, or they want to speak up but can't because shit, they in the shit. It says the ex hired them, which means if you're hired, you did something or were supposed to do something or took money. And so if you say something, you were hired. You feel like things may not work out for you. You're trying to figure some stuff out. Right? And so, yeah, you say the ex hired you, social media employee who may be interested, or either the ex may be interested because actually let's go on a date is by the ex. So this is an ex that is still in, so we won't say that the social media person is interested. What we will say is this person was hired by the ex. I'm going to take that back. The social media employee was hired by the ex and possibly would like to say something, but is in a bad spot. But somebody's going to jail soon. And so it's probably the ex, and the social media employee knows. And so it's like, shit, if I say something, I might go to jail too. And so I kind of stuck in a bind, like I said, trying to figure some things out. The mother is in here somehow involved, which means probably know the social media employee or the ex, who knows. But they're in here and they're right by me, and it's saying that somebody want to start over. Could be the ex, could be the mother. We have insurance fraud, PPP loan, real estate. Could be connected to the mother, the social media employee, or the ex. Now, of course, I know things. Spirit tell me things, so I know who that's connected to. Also, I did, I believe in 2022, a credit report, and of course, I did find them on there. 5, I think. I believe two in California, maybe 2 in Texas, 1 in Florida or New York. I can't remember exactly where they were, but I think it was 4 or 5 PPP loans in my name. Yeah, and with what I do, or what I did at the time. And so yeah, so it's letting me know, and then it also says loan for all real estate, and so it could be other things because from what Spirit has said, there's some also life insurance stuff going on. Wow, we're at 40. So it could be also life insurance, and this is right over here by your ex hired me. Let's go on a date. PPP loans. It did come over here on this side. But like I said, I did find at least 5, 4 or 5. One of them, I'm not sure if it was one in Florida, New York, or whatnot. I think that one, the middle initial, was kind of a little sketch. In any event, thank you very much for listening. I apologize for it going over. I will try not to do it this again, or what I'll do is I'll pause because I did a one before this, so I'll try and figure out how to cut this in half and put one here and one there, or in the title I'll just put on there. Anyway, thank you very much for